how do you explain a game like that? I mean, they're a pretty good team, and yet they're wiped out.
Yeah, well, two ends where Felix missed, two shots that he'd normally make. But that's the beginning of the week, and the ice, it changes throughout the game. There's tons of fans. It's warm in there. The weather. Oh, sorry. And things change. The frost starts coming in, and he just got caught. And the score wasn't indicative of how it was the first half.
Let's get to a case where you kind of feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, I mean, we did ask if we could end after 7. Not us, but Team Quebec, yeah. But unfortunately the rules are you got to play 8. So it seems like the fans enjoyed us doing a couple of trick shots more than the full game. It seemed like they got real behind it.
I feel like a home game out there for you, Mike?
Yeah, it did. It felt good. Like I said, it feels strangely weird wearing the black and red. And it's exciting to have the crowd get behind us. I think the more games we can win will encourage that.
Nice to get started and get settled in with a victory like that.
Absolutely. We've been looking forward to the Brier all year, and especially the last couple weeks leading up here. And it's nice to come out, get a win, but more importantly, play well.
What do you think your team's capable of this year?
Well, I think we're definitely capable of winning. It's going to take a lot of good play. We're going to have to ramp up, play real good that closing weekend. But this is one step along the way, and we're going to have to keep going.
Do you like the way your foursome has come together throughout the season?
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't say enough good things. The guys are all awesome. They're professionals. I think we're doing a lot of the right things, and if it's not this year for us, I think we will have our time at just putting in all the work.
What were some things that worked out well for you out in the ice tonight against PEI?
To be honest, I thought we had a real good practice. We won hammer, in the first game of the Brier. Having hammer's important. We scored our deuce, so we kind of managed the scoreboard well, and we capitalized on the couple misses we got out there.
What did you take away from losing Alberta, and what did you spend the last 3 weeks doing after that loss? Was there anything that changed the way you guys do things, or?
You never want to lose, especially a final, but I think that really, just kicked it up in one extra gear in terms of practice and work hard, and I just can't say enough good things. I think all 5 of us, Paul included, have just been working as hard as we can, and I think we're well prepared here coming into the week.
So Karsten, what was your welcome to the Brier moment so far, apart from the obvious getting a win in your first game?
Apart from the obvious getting the first win in the game, it was getting to play an extra 2/3 of an end. We had a very interesting situation in the first end, through nobody's fault, of course. Mistakes happen, but the only better thing than getting a win on your first Brier game is getting to do it and play a little extra.
How fun is this? I mean, you watch it on TV for all these years, and now here you are under the bright lights with all these teams around. What's this experience like so far?
Yeah, it's an absolute dream come true. Like when I was 6 years old, I started curling, and I would go and I would watch Briers when they would come to Edmonton, and I would see the greats like Kevin Martin, Jeff Stoughton playing and competing, and then it's always kind of been this dream at the end of the road. I think it's safe to say that Alberta is an absolute gauntlet to get through. So we may have got through in a little bit of an unorthodox way, but we're really grateful to be here, and it's an absolute dream come true.
Not many people can say a side trip to Phoenix got them to the Brier, but that's basically what did it with the CTRS result down there. And here you are. And what kind of expectations did you come in with? I guess eyes wide open more than anything.
Yeah, well, Arizona may have been the golden wrench that got us into good position to get into the Brier. But coming here, we really just want to take it one game at a time. Like, we do need to look at it from a bigger perspective. We are obviously entering the event, and we're the 6th-ranked team in the event, so we're definitely a contender. But the only way that you do well in a long events like this is you really have to take it one step at a time. So our first goal is advancing out of our pool. Next goal will be making it to the playoffs, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Nice touch to almost get some U of A colors on those wildcard jackets.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty nice. We thought we were going to be orange coming in because the women were orange, wildcard 3. But it's very nice. Like, it's a nice nod to obviously when we were in university curling, they match our jerseys that we've been wearing all season. And I mean, just the design from Dynasty, they're top notch this year.
Stiff test out of the gate there, Brian.
Stiff is right. For me, physically stiff. They played good. We had our opportunities, but they seemed to make a shot to kind of, get them out of it. And then late in the game, I made a shot there in the ninth end to get us out of it. So it was kind of a back and forth game. Had some difficulties figuring out the ice and a few picks, bad rock. your standard first game in Brier.
You take a few ends to kind of get the cobwebs out, so to speak.
You know what? No, I felt good there. It's just the physical part. I'm not feeling great, so it's getting that to where I want is going to take a bit of work. But we get some people here to help us, and hopefully that'll make things a little bit easier. Because I miss some shots that I don't normally miss, and just a little bit uncomfortable.
What's the game plan going in against a young skip like that?
To be honest, we just try and stick to our own game. We don't play overly aggressive. We don't play overly defensive. We just kind of try and take our chances when they're there. And I think the game we called was really good. I think I probably made a bit of a mistake in 7. I peeled a guard on Mark's first one, where in hindsight I probably should have tried to stick it to him a little bit. We had the button open, and if we made that, we probably score 2 or 3 if Mark makes a good one. And so I kind of regret that. But other than that, I thought we called a good game, managed it reasonably well, just didn't execute as well as we should.